Alright, part 3, Cape Canaveral. I had to switch phones, ran out of stuff. There's the Lunar Rover. I think this one was made by GM. So it's a Chevy. Electric motors. Batteries in the front. Pretty simple little doohickey, actually. Got a little frame action to it. Got this D on it. It's kind of weird. Got serial number 60214. Got 2 serial numbers on it. Gotta read the other one. Last of it is 0004. But it does have the middle tires. Looks like an electric motor for each wheel. Got probably 2 speed controllers. Look at the controls on that funky thing. I actually got this thing in one of my games that I play in Gran Turismo. And it is a wonky thing to drive in the games. I see why now. Some big old ground straps to make sure nobody get themselves lit up. I can get over how crappy the seats were though. And the seats are crappy. I could have did better than that. What is that? Equipment transporter. Got air in the tires on that one. It's strange. I thought they couldn't have air in the tires for some reason. Another little Rover. It's Apollo 16's Rover. Used for training. This one was earthbound.
The surface was actually pulverized rock, but it was very, very iron-like powder. But it had good bearing strength, so you never sank
The cockpit.
an inch or so. And you felt very secure.
I don't know about being over there. Looks kind of small to me.
There was sort of
Oh,
three
look at
ways
him.
that I got used to. If the surface was flat, you just sort of throw your feet out like this and stiff-legged, like Frankenstein running, if you will.
Crazy.
The other, going up a hill, it was more like a bunny hop. Going down the hill, it was more a skip down. But everybody had their own techniques of how they walk
Talking
and
about
land
walking.
and stuff on the boat.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The next presentation in the Lunar Theater will begin in 3 minutes.
Oh, lunar
If you
sample.
would like to join us, please
It's supposed to be a piece of moon rock that you can touch or something.
Thank you.
This moon rock that you can touch was collected by astronaut Jacques Schmidt. It's pretty crazy. Feels awfully smooth, like a bazillion people have touched it. Don't worry, I'm burning the tip of my finger right now.
Moon Rock Cafe and Exile Photos are now closed for today's operations. Once again, the Moon Rock Cafe and Exile Photos are now closed for today's operations. Thank you.
That was good. We didn't get to do the little theater thing, see what was in there. Prints on an alien world. So there they all go. There you go, they're here. Takes you in through all of this. We're doing a quick tour because they're about to close. They're about to close. These all the badges people had to wear. Those are cool. I gotta. Well, then you're walking to the unknown. And you walk out onto this thing like you're walking to get into the spaceship. That's what it would have been like being in there. A whole bunch of batteries and crap up underneath them. Kind of like being in a race car, really.
American science, technology, and the men of Colorado stand on the first.
Friday.
I got robbed.
Columbia, Houston, over. Houston, Columbia, read your last clear, how many? Right, bye, Mike. How did it go, over? Everything's going just swimmingly. Beautiful. Great. We're standing by for a Eagle. Okay, yellow alarm. We copy out. Yeah, flight controllers, we're off to a good start. Play it cool. AOS left. Roger, AOS left. Houston, Eagle, how do you read? Bye, Eagle. We're standing by for your burn report, over. Roger, the burn was on time.
As soon as the Eagle reappears, things begin to go wrong.
Right, we've lost data for some reason. We've lost all data with Eagle.
Radio communications break down.
Eagle, Houston, did you call?
Messages to Eagle must be relayed through Mike Collins aboard the command module Columbia. Throughout the crucial final checks, contact with the Eagle keeps dropping out,
Don't lose that data.
and Flight Director Gene Kranz inches closer to aborting the mission.
Columbia, Houston, we've lost Eagle again. Heading planet hacking, over. Okay, we got data back. Radar flight looks good.
With the vital computer links temporarily holding, the moment of decision is now.
Okay, all flight controllers, Donna, go for landing. Retro, go. Rhino, go. Guys, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. ESP, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go for landing. Eagle, Houston, you're go for landing, over. I understand, go for landing.
Hurtling toward the moon at 3,800 miles per hour, Neil Armstrong notices his checkpoints are all appearing too soon. This means a serious navigation error.
He thinks you're a little just long downrange.
At these speeds, 3 seconds long means missing the safe landing zone by 3 miles.
Eagle, Houston, we got data dropped out. You're still looking good.
Suddenly, the computer starts firing the maneuvering thrusters, jolting the ship back and forth. This has happened in simulations, but never this much, never this violent. The smooth descent is becoming a bumpy ride. Before that is fixed,
Program alarm.
a problem with the onboard computer.
1202. 1202 alarm.
The astronauts have rehearsed for thousands of possible malfunctions, but not this one. It had been considered too unlikely. Seconds seem like hours as everyone struggles to remember the meaning of a 1202 program alarm. The deadline to safely aboard is vanishing fast.
Give us a reading on the 1202 program alarm.
1202 means the Eagle's onboard computer is overloading. This means Houston is blind, unable to make navigation corrections or interpret the data coming from Eagle's computer. Armstrong and Aldrin are on their own. Mission Control decides they can go ahead
We're going that way. We're going that alarm.
if the data link doesn't fail again.
Roger, we're going that alarm.
1,000 feet, and Neil Armstrong can see that the computer is proposing to put them down in a dangerous place. That landing site is full of boulders. If they land there, they will never take off again.
Okay, we're going.
At 350 feet, Armstrong ignores his computer navigation and veers away from the rocky landing site with no time to explain to Mission Control.
Okay, I'll flight controller, hang tight.
In Mission Control, everybody is stunned. At 300 feet, the Eagle has left its flight plan and taken off at full speed across the face of the moon.
Eagle Houston is descent to fuel. Monitor, over.
90 seconds of fuel remaining. Now less than 200 feet, and the Eagle is too low to safely abort back into orbit. They call this part of the flight plan Dead Man's Curve.
No level? No level.
All that's left for Mission Control is to read off the fuel remaining in seconds.
60 seconds. 60 seconds.
The entire moon landing has come down to 2 men and 1 minute.
Forward. Quick speed down 2.5. And after 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Forward. Lights on. Down 2.5. Forward. 2.5 down. 6 down. 1 forward. 1 forward. Just to the right. Down and half. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Yes. Tranquility to the Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
A short time later, history is made again.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now.
For one incredible moment, we are one people with one history, watching our destiny unfold.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Armstrong is on the moon. Neil Armstrong, 38-year-old American.
It was a moment shared by an entire world.
Dear man from the planet Earth, first set foot upon the moon. It came indeed for all mankind.
With these first steps, mankind stood on the highest ground, and we saw our planet as our home port in the endless ocean of space.
There was something which was surprising to me. That occurred as I was standing on the surface. Just after we had landed, I'd gone down, standing on the surface and looking at planet Earth for the first time. Seeing the beauty, seeing the finiteness of it, the limits of it, realizing what a shame it was that people were confronting each other on that planet without realizing what it was doing to the planet. It was a very emotional moment for me. I actually shed a couple of tears. Something totally unexpected for an engineer, fighter pilot to be crying quietly up there on the moon.
Mankind had achieved a tenuous foothold in the heavens, and a new and exciting world lay waiting to be explored. The first mission had stayed for only 1 day, but over the next 3.5 years, 5 more Apollo missions visited the moon, and with each one, we stayed longer, roamed further, and discovered more.
I never thought when I was a kid building rockets, in high school, that we would go to the moon, before the end of the century. I mean, I thought that was something that was way in the future, fantasy.
I was rolling on the moon one day. In a very month of December now. May. Look at that, that is the best example we got. They're going to stub your toe.
We have got to understand that as a people, We need to stretch. We need to reach beyond our grasp. We need to strive to do things that seem impossible, because in the accomplishment of them, we move society forward.
Boy, isn't the beauty of this place is just absolutely incredible.
One of the astronauts has said those hills that we climbed give our children and grandchildren a different perspective, that they see the mountains that we couldn't see. And so what we consider impossible, they're dreaming about.
3, 2, 1.
When I have a chance to talk to kids, I tell them, the first thing I tell them is to take the word impossible out of their vocabulary. Go to their teacher tomorrow morning and scratch it out of the dictionary. The word doesn't exist. If I can stand here and tell you that I lived on the moon, that I called the moon my home for 3 days, you tell me.
But I want to be an astronaut. There's so many things I'd love to do. I would explore, I'd look for everything. I would try to start a farm. Millions of other galaxies that you might be able to live in. It's the unknown. Anything's possible. You'd be able to cure certain diseases. Up on Mars and dance on it. Play basketball, but you can still be short. Because then you could like fly up in the air. Baseball would be awesome. Hit the ball.
And proceed to bus boarding through the Right Stuff gift shop at this time. Thank you for visiting today, and we hope you return again soon.
They conceal the shit out of everything, huh? Feels like, yeah. It's like a mag light before they had mag lights. Lunar surface maps. That shows you just how much they really know about that.
Yeah. That's kind of like space age shit, like for real.
Definitely pretty cool. I don't know if I'd want to be up there in that shit, but it's cool though. Especially this one. They look like a Martian. Yeah.
Yeah, that metal one is like some futuristic crap.
Extravehicular activity spacesuit. Wow.
Baby, come look at this old Timex. I got the whole thing. Oh, my phone's gonna die.
Oration. Lunar sample. Bigger lunar sample. That's a piece of moon rock.
They have a moon rock out here that you can touch.
Pretty tight. Oh, the latching mechanism on that crazy thing. Y'all have a good day.
Alright, you too. Be good.
A nice pretty lake view out there. A good shot. You can see one of the towers off in the distance.
And what's possible with further power understanding.
all the big building again.
The architecture for these missions is already taking shape. We will go with new systems, bold designs, and a sustainable mission. You can hear it, taste it, touch it. We are going. We are training, testing, pressing our pioneering spirit into every component, defining our resolve with every line of code, and securing our success with every welcomed partnership. This is not hypothetical. This is not about flags and footprints. This is about sustainable science and feeding forward the advance of the human spirit. Because we are the pioneers, the star sailors, the thinkers, the visionaries, the doers. And because we stand on the shoulders of the giants to go farther than humanity has ever been, we will add our names to the rolls of the greatest adventurers in history. Every day, every mission, we advance this goal. We transporter NASA. And after 60 years, we're just getting started.
There's their little power station. Helicopter coming up over there. Kind of cool in the distance. Power plant.
Kennedy Space Center is surrounded by the Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge. These 140,000 acres of protected.
Okay. The rest of them are all doing the gift shop thing. We got this big attraction to walk in, so I'm gonna at least walk in here and see what it looks like. The guy on the bus suggested it, so this must be their big main attraction thing. Let's see. I see the big one, At least. Alright, so we're inside of Atlantis. Evidently get a little movie you can watch, 2 6-minute movies. This is all the cool stuff they got in here. Huge. Got me creeped out just being up this high. Look at this thing. Wow. Okay. I believe that might have made it into space. That might be. That's pretty freaking cool. That must be the theater that way, huh? I think for sure they can work on their friendliness around here.